updates. Well, from one constituency to the other, the Ghana National Fire Service says its preliminary investigations point to arson in the fire incident at the Electoral Commission's office at Fomena. Police have taken up the matter as fire officials prepare to conclude their investigations. A week after the elections, Nana Ojima went back to the Fomena constituency to follow up on violence recorded on election day.
According to an eyewitness on normal duties in the EC office, a liquid smelling like petrol came through the window and fire followed a minute after. It came at a time officials of the commission were preparing to declare independent parliamentary candidate Andrew Esiama Mwakon as MP-elect for the Fomena constituency. This had infuriated supporters of the NPP who suspected the election was rigged. A gallon smelling of petrol was found around the building. A hole was also made in the window of the building, suspected to have been used as passage for the fire. DO3 Oscar Opoku leads the fire service in Fomena.
Take a gallon of petrol here. You just smell, it's a smell inside, and you can just smell a petrol inside. So that one too is an exhibit. So most of the EC office, their documents have gone bent. But notwithstanding the ballot boxes and the papers are all intact.
At the dawn of the incident, some supporters of the NPP had gathered at the collation center at Fomena, sited a few meters from the EC office. They were protesting what they called rigged election in favor of the independent candidate. The agitated crowd was stopped by the armed police and military personnel from invading the center to disrupt the process. It is suspected the mob started the inferno, but police are yet to make an arrest. The constituency had recorded a number of violent incidents prior to the election, justifying reasons for being tagged a flashpoint. Seth Odo, who worked for the independent candidate in the Fomena parliamentary race, is a victim of the violent assault. Seth still wears reddened eyes, which hardly sees after the incident. His face is bruised and marks of assault are still visible all over his body. Seth was beaten on election eve as he visited polling agents.
And then they chased me. And so when they caught me, they started beating me with machetes and with sticks, and they were beating me here and there. So I tried to dodge some of the bros, and others who hit me because they were many. So, and they wanted to kidnap me. They said I should board on the aboboya that they brought so that they would take me away. So I also decided to run away for the second time. And then one of them slapped me, and then I fell. And that was the end.
Another victim, Eja Anoche, from the same camp, was assaulted on the streets of Fomena after casting his ballot at the Salvation Army polling station. He was accused of taking a snapshot of his ballot. Police was able to arrest 2 persons with machete on them. In both cases, victims point to heavily built men associated with an NPP executive in the area, but party denied the allegation. NPP parliamentary candidate Philip Oforiasante spoke to JoyNews.
Be a fool to do that. I mean, I'll be a fool to do that. Why would I do that? Don't pass it from my stronghold. Why would I do that? Or Chisore, it's my stronghold. Or Bobrias, it's my stronghold. Why would I do that? Or Abedrum, or Nyabrim, or Akrezongo. These are my strongholds. Let nobody deceive nobody. Trust me. Let no man deceive nobody that anybody has a stronghold. The stronghold belongs to NPP. Why would I do that? I'll be a fool to do that, and I'll never ever. If I hear it or see it, I'll call the person to order.
Before the interview on the day of election, the JoyNews team cited one of the 2 persons arrested by the police in the guest house of the NPP candidate taking food from the residence. Police say he had been granted bail for further investigation. Superintendent Fee Ochel is district police commander.
So they informed me and I said they should bring them to the office. They brought them to the office. I took custody of it. And then we caution them for holding those things and release them on bail. So that the case will continue. We go into it to see what actually they were doing with respect of it.
JoyNews investigation confirmed the Salvation Army polling station before the end of polls was taken over by some heavily built men. Sources say it took the intervention of police to stop the men who had issued ballot papers to themselves to cast their ballots. Superintendent Ochil says all the issues are under investigations. He says the assault victims are yet to follow up with their medical reports at the police station. The Fomena constituency has remained calm after the election, especially as the choice the MP-elect makes in parliament can win majority in parliament for either side. From the Fomena constituency for JoyNews, Nana Ojima reporting.